Hey you guys, this is Richard coming back at you from my Redstone server, and today we're going to build a very special circuit. This is going to be an X to N vending machine, and if you don't know what that is, it is a vending machine that can input an X number of payments and output a number N of products. So we're going to start off by grabbing our blocks that we're going to need. We're going to need some blocks, we're going to need droppers, repeaters, redstone dust. We're going to take a trap chest, some observer blocks. We're going to grab a sticky piston, some hoppers, and we're going to start there, you guys. And we're going to start by building a small little hopper tower. And all these hoppers are going to be going straight down. That's good enough. And on top of our hopper tower, we're just going to put a payment chest. And then we're going to come to this hopper here, and we are going to take a comparator output from it. And this is going to be our filter, our payment filter hopper. So we're going to run that into a couple of redstone dust. Just like that. And then we're going to put a block here, and on this block's face we're going to put a redstone torch. If we can grab it, we can, and then here we go. We are going to put blocks here with a repeater on it. We're going to run that into a block. And we're going to take a repeater output from there. And we're going to run that into a block. And this is simply just a change of directions. And we're going to run that back into our original hopper. And so what this does is it locks the hopper. And the greater the delay in these repeaters, the greater our price is going to be when we go to pay. So if we take a look, you can see that right now the repeaters or the hopper's not locked. It will let items through because it's being sent straight down. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a redstone torch on this block's face, and then we're going to put a redstone dust here. So you can see now that this hopper is locked. And when we go ahead and put 22 items into it, let's say stone bricks is our currency today. If we put 19 and 4 is going to be 23. So if we get up to 23 items, that 23rd item will unlock the hopper for a moment, allowing items to flow through. And in this case, we landed at 13 stone bricks, giving us a cost of 6. So if we put 6 stone bricks in there, you see that it unlocks the hopper and it takes our payment of 6, and it goes back down to 13 before it locks again. So that is our X, and as I said, that can be adjusted by adjusting the delay in our repeaters, which we will continue to do, or I will demonstrate just in a moment. But we're going to keep on building this for now. And so what we're going to do is start on the vending process, and for that we're going to put a repeater output from our redstone dust just like that. That's going to go into a block. Why shouldn't it? And we're just going to have that go into a pulse extender. And so for this pulse extender, this is an adjustable pulse extender, which allows us to adjust our output, giving us an N output. So to build this pulse extender, we'll need to put comparators facing opposite directions with 2 blocks in between them, one of them not being a block at all. We're going to put a redstone torch on that block's face. We will put a redstone torch on this block's face here. We will put a repeater going from that redstone torch into this block. And then we will put some redstone dust going from that torch back into this block. We can put some redstone dust here, and of course we'll need redstone dust on these 2 blocks going into this block. Now we just finish off this pulse extender by putting some hoppers here, and we're going to face these hoppers into each other. Whoops. If we can get them placed. we can get them placed. So make sure these are facing into each other, and then fill one of them with some items, the one above the redstone torch. We're gonna put seven planks in there, and that will give us a decent output when this pulse extender activates. And so we're gonna put a sticky piston going into it like that, and we're going to build ourselves an observer clock on top of this, you guys. So to do that, we'll put an observer facing that way, we'll put an observer facing this way, and a space in between them. And you can see that this will form a nice observer clock when they're facing each other. So the redstone dust on top of this block will activate when we put in 6 units of currency into our payment chest, which we'll demonstrate here in just 1 second. Just want you to be able to see what's going to be happening with this redstone dust as the observers look into each other. So we're going to go ahead and get ourselves some stone bricks. Oh, we only got 1, so we better just find them in the creative panel. And there they are. And so we can put 6 in here. We're not going to use the chest. What? Like, we're just going to put them in here, and we can see 19 go in there. That piston activates, and that will activate our observer clock. So the greater the number of items in those hoppers down there, the longer our pulse will be, and the more items will get dispensed for our end circuit. So you can see that we went ahead and we changed the direction of our observer clock, and that's simply to make this build a little neater. So what we're going to do is finish off the vending machine with a dropper. And to do that, we're just going to put a block on this part, and we're going to put our dropper right on top of it, and we're actually going to face it forward, and we're just going to put a hopper into a chest. So we're going to grab ourselves a hopper, we're going to put a chest right here. How about facing this way? And we'll put a hopper input to our chest. And we can fill our dropper with a product. So how about we fill our dropper with what's a good product? Doesn't really matter. Could be anything. Stackable cake sounds good. So we'll put some cake in here. And this will be a X to N cake vending machine. As of right now, it costs six stone bricks, and we can buy ourselves some cake. So let's see how many cakes we can get with 7 items in our pulse extender. We gotta find our currency, which is stone bricks. There they are. And so we can put 6 stone bricks into our chest. And when we do that, that will activate our pulse extender, and that will start our dropper dispensing. So we got a trap chest there, so you can't see it filling up. That was my fault. We will go ahead and get rid of this trap chest for our input, and we'll use a regular chest input. So give me a second and I'll show you that again. Alright, so now we have a regular chest, and we can put in 6 stone brick, and you can see that as our dropper clock activates, our cake starts flowing in. And for 7 blocks in our pulse extender, we can buy 19 cakes. So for 6 stone bricks, we can take 19 cakes. And now we're going to show you how to adjust all this to be fully adjustable. And we're just going to do one more purchase to show the consistency. 6 right now to fire the pulse extender. The pulse extender will always be fired long enough to dispense 19 cakes. There you go. So in order to adjust this, this is what we're gonna do. First of all, we can add planks. So we just doubled the amount of planks in there. So instead of 19, we should get, what, 38 cakes? And we can adjust some of the timing on our circuit to make our price go from 6 to now it would only be 4. So you can see that for that we're going to get, should be 38 cakes. Well, 37. It's just tick timing. But you can see we can adjust that to have a little bit more delay or less. Yeah, there you go. And when we bring that back up to 19, it will flow down to 16. So now we'd only have a cost of 3. And that, again, is going to dispense 37 cakes. And that is the X to N circuit, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope this helps. Keep in mind that you can bury all of this underground and have a nice, neat little interface up top. And you can make it larger, smaller, depending on your cost and how many repeaters are right here, how you stack up your repeaters going into your pulse extender. Any way you want to do it, that's how you should do it. But this is the circuit, you guys, and it's the most effective way I've found for creating a true X to N output. So thanks very much, you guys. This is Richard signing out.